Say Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash Raka. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule with our great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akims in the four corners of the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Right, this evening I want to touch on this article, to feed the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, 144,000, and the one-third men, women, and children of you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Indian, the confusion of faces, the Israelite foreigners that scattered in our four corners of the earth. Among these are the heathen nation, right, and the Akwats, who listen in silence, This is the Guardian. It said North Korea top list of world most neglect humanitarian crisis, right? So we know that the men, the Lord, serving our apostles and elders at GMS, we push that famine coming to this land, right? I mean to this world. I mean to all the world, right? Famine coming to all the world, right? I mean food shortage. Right, this war is gonna cause food shortage. People, these nations are not gonna be selling the food. They're gonna be stocking up the food for the time that come in. Right. So it's and also the family war too. Right. It says studies say countries serve food shortage are ignored by global media, with emergency in Eritrea and Burundi. So Eritrea is a country in Africa, right? Which is East Africa, and Burundi is Central Africa. Similarly overlooked, right? So this is famine, right? Famine, right? It's Right, it says studies say country. Okay, let's read that. He said that the deepening humanitarian and emergency in North Korea is the last reported in the world, according to study that measure media coverage of crisis across the globe. It said right. It said It said while insult trade between Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un dominate the headlines, North Korea saw a food shortage, estimated to have left 2 in 5 of its population undernourished, receive little attention from the world news outlet, the report said. Right? I know why. One of the reasons why North Korea going through that too is because they're taking the plowshare and the permanent hook, which is to deal with the agriculture, and investing the money into a ICBM missile, right? ICBM missile, and also it's prophecy because the Most High can bring a famine on this place, right? He said, with just 51 media articles, the famine in North Korea was the most underreported crisis of 2007. So all this is prophecy. Right, this is prophecy, right? This is a list: North Korea, Eritrea, Burundi, Sudan, DR Congo, Mali, Vietnam, Lake Chad Basin, CAR, Peru, right? So these are the countries, that under serious humanitarian crisis. It said CARE's international studies use media monitoring service to track the value of coverage. It said this dedicated to a humanitarian crisis, right? It said in English, German, and French media during 2017. It said analysts of more than 1.2 million online articles found that North Korea food scarcely was the most neglected globally, followed by the emergency of Eritrea and Burundi. The report does not rank crisis in order of severity, right? But instead compare the new coverage received, right? So there's all. Let's read on this article, but basically want to touch on North Korea, right? Because they focus on their nuclear weapon, right? Every minute you look, you see North Korea got develop a new weapon. That is where they're putting the money into, right? Just want to touch on this article quick. Salak, just want to pull up this precept, right? Um, this is Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 24. Matthew 24 verse 6. It said, "And he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that he be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So we hear about the wars and rumors of war, right? We hear about it, Iran against Israel, Saudi Arabia against I think it's Saudi Arabia and against Iran, America, North Korea. We hear all these war rumors of war, Russia and all these countries, right? Equipped and ready, right? He said, "For nation shall rise against nation." So we see nation rising against nation, right? And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine. So the Most High said, "There shall be famine," and our Lord and Savior Yahushua prophesied about this, right? He said, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. And we hear about the earthquake in diverse places recently. I think it's Alaska, Peru, Honduras, 7.1, 7.6, right? Earthquake in diverse places, pestilence, a lot of tsunami watch, a lot of places get hit with earthquake, storms, last year 2017, right? He said verse 8, he said, "All these are the beginning of sorrow." So all these are the beginning of sorrow. You understand? So this is prophecy, right? This is prophecy, right? This is Joel chapter 3, right? So these things gonna happen. We can see a lot of country can be starving, right? These things gonna happen because these country putting all the money into with a weapon, right? Like in America, that I don't know the exact amount, but most of America budget is go to what the military, right? And the infrastructure were decaying, right? They don't care about the people. They don't care about the infrastructure. Most of the money go to what the military, and that's exactly what happening in North Korea, right? But like I say, it's prophecy, right? These things prophesy. These things gonna happen. It's prophecy, right? This is Joel chapter 3 verse 9. He said, "Proclaim he this among the Gentiles, the heathen nations. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up." So we see all these nations preparing for war. All these heathen nations, they showing off the ICBM missile. They're showing off the technology, how far the missile could go. How powerful is the missile. So preparing for the war. He said, "Beat your plowshare into sword, and your permanent hook into spear." So your plowshare and your permanent hook is where it's used for agriculture, where you spend on agriculture to bring in food. So North Korea taking that money now, putting it into our ICBM missile. That's why they have the shortage of food, because this is what they're doing. They're putting this money into the missile, and this prophecy, this prophesied, the prophet Joel prophesied this, right? This is Joel chapter 3 verse 10. He said, "Beat your plowshare into sword, and your permanent hook into spear. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Let the weak say, I am strong." So North Korea once was a weak country, now they're strong. But what is the people suffering, dying from starvation? I know all this prophecy, because North Korea is our enemies too. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American in North Korea is your enemy too, because they are the trainer who Moab, right? They are Moab, right? So they are our enemy, right? So the Most High recompensing tribulation on these heathen nation, right? So they North Korea gonna be destroyed too. All these heathen armies gonna be destroyed in the valley of Jehoshaphat. The Most High gonna bring them there and destroy them. So this is prophecy. This is beautiful news. See our enemies crumbling right before our eyes, right? And the Most High send His Son Yahushua to destroy them in the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? All these armies gonna be destroyed with a weapon. Everything gonna be destroyed. So that's why you're seeing all this crisis in North Korea. This humanitarian crisis, the shortage of food, right? And you're seeing a lot of countries around the world shortage of food because like I said, these country know we're about to hit this place, so that they holding back on the food. They're stocking up on food, right? That's exactly what's going on in this place, right? He said, verse 11, assemble yourself and come, all ye heathen, gather yourself together around and about, thither, cause the mighty one to come down. O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, let the heathen be weakened and come up. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? The valley of decision, right? Which is Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh judgment. This way Yahweh and Yahweh Shai gonna judge these heathen nation, right, in the Middle East. That's why all the war being in the Middle East, because the Middle East is the place of judgment, right? This way the Most High gonna judge all these army and destroy them in the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? Which is Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh judgment, right? This way you can plead with them, judge them for His people Israel, right? Because all these nations against us, right? Psalms 83. All these nations are our enemy. You so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native American Indians, you have enemies. All these heathen nations are our enemies. So this is beautiful that we see in these things, right? This is beautiful. This is judgment on these heathens, right? The Most High recompense the tribulation. What they do to us, the Most High can recompense it on their head, right? So this is beautiful news, right? So this is just basically, this is a short lesson to edify the church of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That we see these heathens start suffering, seeing our heathen them crumbling before our eyes, right? So we say Kahal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Our praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And with that, hope this lesson was edifying. Want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule with a great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth to push in the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom.